Alright, here in this video we're going to take a look at a 5-number summary. We're going to look at each component that makes up the 5-number summary and then how to find each component. So to start off, I've got the definitions of each piece. So the 5 things that make up the 5-number summary are the minimum, the first quartile, the median, the third quartile, and the maximum. The minimum is the smallest observation in the data set. And then we have the quartile 1, which is the median of the first half of the data set. The median is the middle observation of a data set. Quartile 3, which is the median of the second half of the data set, and the maximum, which is the largest observation of a data set. And then I drew a number line, just kind of put it linearly so you can see how each component would fall out. And then the one formula that we need to know is the position of the median and how to find a median, because we also need this to find the quartiles as well. So the position of the median is n plus 1 divided by 2 observation. And just remember that this is the position of the median. This isn't actually the median itself. So I want to take a look at 2 examples, one with an even number of n's, an even number of observations, and one with an odd number of observations, so that everyone understands how to get the median position. So in this first example, we have 4 numbers, 2, 4, 7, and 9, which means that our n is equal to 4. So then we're going to put 4 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 2.5. And I like to put value or position, so 2.5 value. Now, remember that we're going to need to have our data in order numerically, and I already had done that on this one. So 2, 4, 7, and 9 is in order. So if the position is the 2.5 position, that is going to be the middle between number 2 and number 3 in order. The median for this problem is m is equal to, now we have to take the average of the second and third value to get the 2.5 value. So it's going to be 4 plus 7 divided by 2, which is equal to 11 divided by 2, or 5.5. So the position is the 2.5 value, and the median itself is equal to 5.5. So now when we have an odd number of n's, so here we have n is equal to 5, so the position of the median is 5 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to the third observation, or the third value. And then we can say that m is equal to the middle value. So we count 1, 2, 3, so it's equal to 7. And you can count from either end of the data set. Now let's take a look at some problems where we have to find all of the information for the 5-number summary. So I have a list of data here. Now remember, it's important that you have to have your data in numerical order. So there's a couple different ways to do it. You could type them all straight across the page, or write them straight across the page, or you could use a stem and leaf plot to do that. It's completely up to you. In this case, it's a pretty small data set. I'm going to just write them linearly across the screen in order. If there was more numbers, or if they were further apart, I definitely could use a stem and leaf plot, and it would probably be faster. So we have 1. The next smallest value I see is 3. It looks like another 3. And then we have a 5, a 6, a 7. Okay, it looks like I have 2 8s. And then I have a 9 and a 10. Next one looks to be 2 12s and a 14, and then a 16. And then you want to double check to make sure that you have the same amount. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2. So we have 14 numbers. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we have all our numbers now. And we just counted them up so that we know in this problem that n is equal to 14. Now, when I'm constructing a 5-number summary, the first thing that I generally find is the median, because we need the median to find the Q1 and the Q3. Now, you can find the min and the max first. Now that we have them in order, we can see that our minimum is equal to 1, and our maximum down here is equal to 16. And now we can find Q1, we can find our median, and we can find Q3. So we need to find the median to find the others, so I'll start with that. And the position of the median is equal to 14 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 15 divided by 2, or 7.5. So the 7.5 value. And that means that we're going to take the average of the 7th and the 8th value. So the median itself, if we count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in this case, the 7th value is 8 and the 8th value is 8. So it's going to be 8 plus 8 divided by 2, or 16 divided by 2. So our median is 8. And now that we know the median, and remember that neither one of these numbers is actually the median. Remember, the median is right here in between the two. And that's important because now we need to count the ends on either side of the median to find Q1 and Q3. So looking to the left side to find Q1, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values. So the position of Q1 is going to be equal to 7 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 8 divided by 2, or the 4th value. So now we can go to the 4th value, and we can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, so our Q1 is equal to 5. Q1. So we know that this is our Q1. This was already our median. I have our median kind of graphed in there with a line because it's the middle value, but we can call that 8. And then we know 16, so now we just need to find our Q3. So the position of Q3 is equal to, now we have the same amount. Remember, if you're in the middle, the same amount is going to be below as above, but we can recount. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ends again, is equal to the 4th value. And remember, when you're doing Q3, it's the 4th value after M. So if we go to our M and then we count 4 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can see that this first 12 is our Q3. So Q3 is equal to 12. So we can fill in the rest of our numbers. Q1 is 5. The median was 8. And Q3 is 12. And that's how we find all the numbers in the 5-number summary.